Hey friends, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I am super excited about this cafeteria style baked spaghetti we're going to be doing. I am so excited. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it. While we're doing the intro, why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and select the word all so you don't miss anything. And be sure to give me a thumbs up. So we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I have been just dying to do this recipe. Sorry, I was moving the camera. I have it right here, so with ketchup on it. I have it right here so I don't mess it up because I'm super excited. And I wanted to tell you where this recipe came from. In North Carolina, we have electric membership corporations. It's a co-op, sort of. And they also give out a magazine. And in this magazine, they have a recipe just about every month. 1 or 2 recipes a month. Or however often the magazine comes out. And so it was in this magazine, and I ripped it right out. And I was looking to see if it said, and it doesn't say who right here, but there's a little note off to the side and says, unless otherwise noted, recipes on these pages are from Wendy Perry, a culinary adventurist and blogger. So I guess she's put this recipe in here, and it is supposedly a copycat from one of our North Carolina based cafeterias that's slowly kind of going out of business, but they've been around forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And so I am super excited. I have read this recipe. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a baked spaghetti like it, but I've had their baked spaghetti, so I'm anxious to see. I'm just anxious. So, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, y'all, so here in this pot, I have 2 pounds of our homegrown ground beef. The recipe says 2 pounds of, let me find it. 2 pounds of ground meatloaf mixture. So I'm assuming if you use 2 different kinds of meat in your meatloaf, then you could by all means use that. But I use this in my meatloaf, so that's what I'm using for here. So 2 pounds of ground beef. And I'm going to go ahead, before I even put it on the stove, I'm going to add a whole onion in here. And we're just going to cook them both together. So I'm going to go over here, get this on the stove, get this sauteing up, brown, chopped up, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, guys, I have drained the hamburger and got it back in the pot, and I have some water on right here for my noodles.
Hey guys,
look at Brian.
He's caught me doing some work.
He's been working all day. He's been taking cows to the sale. He got him a cheeseburger while he was out because he knew I couldn't have a cheeseburger, and if he was going to get one, he had to do it when he wasn't with me.
And it was delicious.
He says it was so good. I bet it was. I'm actually going to take a little bit of bite of this supper tonight, so because I'm just so intrigued by it. Okay, so I'm going to turn it down to simmer. In our hamburger and onions, which is all that's left in here, we're going in with 2 tablespoons of chili powder, which is weird to me for spaghetti. And then we're also going in with a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. We're going in with 5 teaspoons, really a tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. We're going in with a cup of ketchup. And don't worry, I'll type out the recipe on the description. You'll have it down in the description. No really way for you to print it, but you can, copy it over. And we're going in with 2 teaspoons let me get my recipe and make sure 2 teaspoons of mustard. Yep. Woo. Oh my goodness, it exploded. 2 teaspoons of mustard. I'm about out of mustard, can you hear? 1, 2. All right, let me give this a quick stir here. Now, it's kind of like a sloppy joe. That's what it smells like. Like I'm getting a real big sloppy joe vibe off of this. Daddy, what do you think?
It smells good.
I mean, do you think it smells like sloppy joe?
Yes.
You want to taste it? Let's let him taste it. It smells just like a sloppy joe to me. And really the ingredients are basically a sloppy joe mixture. Here you go.
That's exactly what I said.
It's exactly like a sloppy joe. So look, here's my homemade sloppy joe mix right here.
Got chili powder in it?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm actually going to turn it off the heat. And I'm going to put in a cup, and I'm just going to eyeball a cup of my cheese, of the Velveeta shreds. All right. We'll use the other half as well, so don't worry. All right. Now, I'm just going to let this sit here for just a little bit. Now we just got to wait on my noodles. I should have turned them on ahead of time, but I didn't know how long this was going to take. So this part is going to sit for just a minute while we wait on our water to boil. I've got my oven preheating to 350. I'm so excited, y'all. I am so excited about this recipe. And I don't even get to have it. I am going to taste it. I am going to take a spoon and taste it. But this is not my supper, and it upsets me because I'm really intrigued by this. So we'll be back as soon as I'll bring this to a boil. I'll get my noodles in and drain them and show you what we do next with the noodles. Okay guys, I have drained the noodles, put them back in, and real quick I'm going to go ahead and just spray my dish because we don't want anything sticking. Okay, and we'll just kind of, oops, sorry y'all, set that out of the way. Now, guess you're wondering what we're going to do with this. Well, here's what we're going to do with it. We're going to put it right in with the noodles. And we're going to mix that up and let that melt and coat the noodles real well. I mean, is this not the most intriguing? Like, I don't know. Maybe this is the way everybody does their baked spaghetti, and I've just been doing mine different all these years, but I think this is so cool. Now, remember, it did say you could use the one that has chives in it. I could not find that one, so that's why I got the garlic and the herb. Oops, sorry. That was a lovely noise. Now, y'all, I get a lot of questions about my cookware, and if you'll look down in my link, I will have it, down in the description, I will have the link to my cookware. I love these pots and pans. Love them. All right, so I'm just going to keep stirring that around. I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay, guys, the recipe did call for 12 ounces of spaghetti noodles. I did 16. Just because I have a large crew, and so we'll see. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake, but we'll see. Okay, so this is going in. I'll scrape that out better in just a second, but I want to go ahead and get the beef broth in there as well. So there went your cup of beef broth. And I'm going to get a pair of tongs so I can turn these noodles around in this. And I'm going to scrape my sauce pot out. Okay, let me look for a big pair of tongs. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm already telling you that this is going to be so good. I mean, it looks like there's really no sauce, but there is because it's just turned creamy looking. And, all right. You hear Mr. Levi in the background? He comes in and he got a snack. First thing at Bubbles' house. And then it was a bag of cookies. Let me show you what they did then. I'm not sure who's the culprit, if it was Judah or if it was Levi, but look what happened. Yeah, they decided they wanted chips. And they didn't want them on a napkin. All right. So slide this over. Let's bring our pan over. Oh my goodness, y'all, this looks so good. Oh, look at that. I mean, it smells like Sloppy Joe's spaghetti. Like, who would have thought? All right. And I'm just going to even it out. Y'all, I just can't get over this. I'm so excited about this. Even though I can't have much. But I feel like I've got a new dish for my family. Alright, so we're going to go in with our last bit of our Velveeta shreds. We're going to top this up with some cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. Alright, there goes the Velveeta. Now we're going to use a cup of our pizza blend. Y'all, can it get any better than this? Okay, guys, she's going in a 350 degree oven for about 25 minutes. I'll keep an eye on her, but we're gonna stick her in the oven and let that goodness get all golden and ooey and gooey. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, guys, look here what just come out of the oven. Oh, so beautiful. I'm excited to try this Cafeteria Spaghetti. And so we're just waiting for Isaac and Jessica to get here. Caroline's making the salad. I'm fixing to stick the bread in. We're going to be eating for long. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to see what we think of the spaghetti.
Baked
there
spaghetti.
it is. It looks so good.
All right, now this is your homemade sauce, everything?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. No Prego?
No Prego.
Okay.
Pineapple.
No spaghetti sauce at all, to be honest.
Pineapple.
Very deep in flavor. Very good. Really good.
Deep in flavor.
Deep in flavor. And look who has decided to join us.
Hello.
Home from college.
Finally.
Oh, look, I believe Judah's enjoying it. Is that good, Judah?
What's that called? What are you eating?
What are you eating, Judah?
What is that?
Spaghetti.
Cutting.
Sketty.
Right.
It's sketty.
All right, here you go. And what's unique is there's not the major tomatoey. It almost tastes like a taco.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna take a bite of yours. Is that okay?
What do you think, Tasha?
I like it. I'm not a big fan of tomato sauce on pasta, so.
All right.
Oh, you gonna take a bite of mine?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here we go. She's trying her own cooking. If she can get any on the plate, on the floor.
This is my only bite, so I gotta make it a good one.
A good one.
Doesn't taste like taco.
It does taste like taco.
Did you accidentally use taco seasoning?
Did you use taco
I
seasoning?
use chili. That's where it's coming from. I guess the chili
I
powder.
bet there's chili powder and taco seasoning.
Here.
But that's really good.
But it's really good. It's really good.
It's really good.
Here, show him my help.
Do what, Judah? Judah,
Really good.
say it again.
Really good.
Yeah.
What is it, Judah? Really good?
It's just made like this.
Okay.
Twist it around.
All right. Look, Miss Leslie made her pizza again. This is her lean and green right here.
Yep.
Her homemade cauliflower crust.
And I'm gonna have me a salad.
And you're going to make the crust and show it what day next week?
I'm not sure, but it's coming.
What day next week are you going to do it? Thursday.
I don't know. We'll
Tune in
see.
on
It's
Thursday.
coming.
Her manager is going to make her do it on Thursday. All right,
But
guys.
it's so good.
Here we go.
Thank you for watching The Farm Pastor's Wife. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.